All right, good morning.
Morning, everybody. Okay, so there's been some news about the bird flu, a bird flu outbreak, and actually uh, people have actually tested positive for it in Texas. So they said, health officials in Texas said one person became infected with bird flu or the avian flu after close contact with an infected cow. So the only symptoms reported by the Texas patient was pink eye, interestingly enough. But how does it spread? Bird flu primarily spreads through contact with infected birds. Most cases in humans have happened after a person had unprotected exposure to a sick or dead infected animal. And in the U.S., the disease tends to spread from wild birds. So we always hear about that, especially with poultry farms and whatnot. I know we've dealt with that in Virginia about a year ago. So should you be worried about humans getting bird flu? Well, it's rare for humans to be infected with bird flu. The first human case in the U.S. happened in 2022 in a person that was actually incarcerated in a California prison.
Yes.
So the current risk is low, but importantly, there has been no person-to-person spread. It's been just coming from the animals. So, and how can the spread of bird flu be stopped so you can avoid bird flu by eliminating unprotected exposure to the sick and dead animals, and then of course cooking your meats thoroughly and that sort of thing.
Of course, and that's just basic sense there. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's not something to lose sleep over.
No.
Right? It's very rare. I mean, most of it is from contact from actual dead animals. So if
Yeah.
you're working on a farm,
Right.
for example,
That's-
you're a lot more at risk.
Right.
And even then, it's rare for it to spread to humans.
Right.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
that's some good information because
Yeah.
you have been hearing a lot more in the headlines
oh
recently
yeah,
over the past couple of days.
Right. And I was wondering, I'm like, can I get it? Like, how do you, what is it? What happened? So
Yeah.
there you go.
Good to know.
Good to know. Okay, so even in the path of totality, the weather could affect some people, viewing. But here are the states in the path of totality that specifically that fall right in the center of the moon shadow. So Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Iowa, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Tennessee, Michigan.
So I know our meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick was planning on going to Ohio, but he said there might be cloud cover, so he may have to go farther west
I heard that
to
too.
Indiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What
so
about
that's-
Pennsylvania?
I don't. I'm not a meteorologist, David.
Yeah, I think that whole area is going to be a little overcast.
Yeah.
Really?
So you're gonna have to check the
Wouldn't that
forecast.
be such a bummer
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
made these plans to go drive like hours upon hours, and then there's cloud cover?
I mean, it'll still get dark. You just won't see.
Yeah. That's
Not as fun though.
right. That would be a bit of a bummer. So Indiana, it sounds like, is where we'd have to go.
That's the place to go.
Okay. All right. So take a look at this. I had one of these toys when I was little.
I did too,
So
yeah.
this is in Cleveland, Australia. A python was found underneath this child's toy scooter.
Oh,
I can't. I have no words. I just would die.
I mean, this is Australia. What do you expect?
I guess so.
I'd be more surprised if there wasn't a snake under there.
Oh my God, it's moving.
Oh,
Oh.
it's like you woke me up. Come on.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
I cannot stand snakes, and the way and that thing looks huge.
Huge. Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine having. What do people do? I guess this is a normal thing. Like there are pythons all around all the time.
Now, giant spiders, I cannot handle.
Yeah, those are.
And that would be a big problem. And
I also don't like tiny spiders.
yeah,
I feel like they can move way fast.
all spiders are
Yeah.
a no-go for me.
I don't like things that crawl, slither.
I'm better with snakes, but that's a bit too big for
Really?
me.
You can handle snakes?
Little ones
Oh no.
that aren't deadly.
I almost feel like, again, I feel like they can really move fast.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid, this is so ridiculous. I always think like a spider or a snake is gonna like jump on me, like right on me. And
They might.
Do they?
I don't know. Spider. Have you ever had a
Like-
spider on you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
But I don't know if it like came
I know
down
about
and then
jumping
like.
at your face, but
I feel like they're gonna jump on my face.
hop up and jump on your face.
Oh,
but,
anyway.
Yeah, scary. All right. Thank you,
Yes.
Jennifer, for that terrifying story. Let's take a look at our local headlines. The trail at Ragged Mountain Reservoir was on the Board of Supervisors' agenda last night in Albemarle County. Bike riders are trying to get a ban on bicycles reversed, but others argue this area is not meant for recreation. The board shied away from making a decision. Instead, it voted to revisit the topic. Charlottesville wants to hear from you on where new sidewalks should be built. The city has launched an interactive map where you can leave feedback. We've got a link to it on 29news.com, and you have until the end of the month to offer your suggestions. Big Brother may be watching you soon. The Charlottesville Police Foundation has funded nearly a dozen cameras to help fight crime. Police Chief Michael Kochis has proposed 10 spots to put the cameras in the city. We have a list of those locations for you on 29news.com. CPD says there will be more information released before any of these cameras are installed. And cocoa costs are climbing, and Gearhart's in Charlottesville is not immune to those rising prices either. The co-owner says the shop has had to bump prices for the first time in 2 years. He says Gearhart's has been taking some steps to lessen the impact on its customers. And just to give you an idea of what these chocolatiers are dealing with, cocoa prices have more than tripled in the past year. I mean, inflation is up on everything. So
I wonder why. Why is cocoa so more expensive?
yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe weather has an impact on it.
That's a good idea.
I mean, there's various things that could impact cocoa, but definitely have to have that chocolate fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather-wise, we're going to turn much cooler over the next couple of days, and still the chance of a passing shower today. A little disturbance will be approaching the area from the Ohio Valley, but otherwise, we'll see mostly cloudy sky. Now, we should be in the middle 60s today, only at 56. We got a cold alert for tonight. Get a warm blanket. We're talking about middle to upper 30s. Still pretty cool tomorrow with some sunshine, breezy, 57. And Saturday, we're in the upper 50s. We finally get back to more seasonal levels Sunday, and a nice warm up next week. 65 with sunshine Monday. Of course, the kids head back to school. We've got the eclipse, and then mostly cloudy, 76 on Tuesday with some additional April showers Wednesday. Highs will be in the lower 70s. Yeah, so cooler next few days, and then we finally start to warm up next week.
I have a feeling these are the last cuddle alerts of the year.
Probably, yeah.
So enjoy them while you can.
Yes, that's right.
But yeah, we definitely got some beneficial rain over the past few days.
1 to 2 inches yesterday on average. Some areas picked up a little bit more, so that was a good soak.
Yeah, I noticed the grass is starting to grow.
Yeah.
Mowers will be out soon, and the trees are starting to become more green.
Yeah, and that's causing a problem with pollen. Of course, we're back into that high level with those moderate pollen levels, too.
Yeah. So positive, negative.
Yeah,
all right.
take it all.
Yeah. All right, thank you, David, and thank you guys for joining us on the Morning Rush. We'll see you again on 29 News at noon. Have a great Thursday morning.